Hello there, good morning and welcome to GH Today News here on GHOne TV. My name is Obed Gaglo. Here are top stories for this morning. Coming up, SITAC discounts payment claims as they accuse government of attempting to undermine authority of the National Labour Commission by allegedly twisting information. Also ahead of today's mid-year budget presentation, players in the manufacturing and service industry share expectations of provisions made by government for their industry. We have details of these and many other stories coming up shortly. Do stay with us. To our first story, members of Colleges of Education Teachers Association have discounted claims that they have been paid some 199 million cedis as arrears by the government. The association, at a press conference in Kumasi on Monday afternoon, accused the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission and the Ministry of Education of attempting to undermine the authority of the National Labour Commission and also twisting information to misinform the public. They are warning against any move to allegedly freeze their salaries due to the strike they are currently embarking on.
The union wishes to notify the employer that not until the employer complies with all the outstanding arbitration award by the NLC, the union shall never call off its ongoing strike action. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, we want to caution that any attempt to illegally freeze salaries of our members who are on a legal strike shall be met with the legal action against whoever takes such, an action. And we shall also meet it with all the protestations and all the rights and privileges that the 1992 Constitution grants to SITAC members and our citizens of Ghana to fight against injustice. SITAC will no longer tolerate injustice against its members because Ghana is a peaceful country governed by the rule of law. A luta continua. Long live Ghana, long live SITAC, long live teacher education.
Meanwhile, students of the Colleges of Education who are bearing the brunt of the strike action by their teachers want the government to resolve the impasse as soon as possible so that they can return to the classroom.
This SITAC strike, to be honest, is not what we imagined. Coming to school, we just thought it to be for a few weeks or so, and especially this being a second semester, but we realize that SITAC remains resolute in their demand from government. So it's not easy for the students. Most of the students have even gone home, and those who are here are being frustrated. We wake up, we don't know what to do. Imagine your parents pay hard-earned money for you to come to college to learn, and then you come and there's no activity going on. All you do is just sleep and wake up, and you try to learn, but how much can you even cover? So to say that it is worrying is the least that we can say.
Are you aware that if you default lectures for 21 days, you cannot write exams, and you have defaulted more than 21 days?
Yes, we are very aware of that policy, the attendance policy, 21 days. And we even thought that after the 21 days, colleges would be closed. But we are still here. We don't know the outcome. We don't know if we are still going to write exams, because this is not the first time that we have exceeded the 21 days, but we happen to still write exams. So we don't know how that policy stands as of now.
In fact, we have less than 1 month to write our exams if we are to follow the actual timetable. And then looking at this ongoing strike, since we reported to campus, there have been 7 months we have not had any academic activities. We have not gone to class. There's always been STS and then no academic activities. So if we are to write these exams, I believe that it is going to affect us in so many ways, because since we reported, we don't have access to most of the teaching and learning materials. So it is hard for us to learn. It has become very difficult for us to find academic materials. In fact, if this slice is available, some of the serious students can sit down and then learn on their own, but that won't be enough, because some of these students, most of them have their learning style. Some learn when a teacher is teaching, and some too comfortably learn when they are at their own. So if you are to write these exams in this condition, most of our students is going to fail. So this is going to affect us a lot.
Now, away from that, ahead of today's mid-year budget presentation, players in the manufacturing and service industry have been sharing their expectation of the provisions made by government for their industry. One key area is this country's tax regime, which players have described as too much. President of the Hoteliers Association, Dr. Edward Akanyameke, wants some taxes removed. He's hoping the COVID-19 levy will be scrapped.
Especially with regards to the local currency. When that happens, you are able to predict prices become stable in the market, turnover will increase, and all that will be able to service our debts, both local and abroad. And so it is very crucial to stabilize the local currency so that people, businesses will not collapse as a result. And that's why the stability that we are experiencing now, we should do everything possible to stabilize it, or if possible, make sure that the city gains some value again, so that businesses can have the ability to grow. In the year 2022, when we incurred a similar depression because of the depreciation of the cedi, we lost about 52% of our capital. And now from the year 2024, beginning of the year till today, people have lost about 30% of almost 30% of their working capital because of the depreciation of the currency. So the effect is very high. When it happens like that, prices of goods and services also go up, because the duties that we pay also go up, because the duties are all benchmarked with the exchange rate. And when the rate goes up, it means that we have to pay a lot more duty. Prices of goods become expensive, and then the consuming public ability to buy the volumes that they have to buy is also affected.
That was President of GHOne, Dr. Joseph Obeng, speaking ahead of today's mid-year budget presentation. But away from that, a group calling itself the Concerned Youth of the Volta region has called on the Government Council of the University of Health and Allied Sciences, WHO, to rescind its decision to confer an honorary doctorate degree on President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. The group, at a press conference in Ho on Monday, questioned the decision and described it as a partisan political move meant to unduly give recognition to the president.
The University of Health and Allied Sciences, WHO, has scheduled Monday, July 29, 2024, to honor President Akufo-Addo with an honorary doctorate degree. The decision to honor the president, according to a press release issued by the university, is in recognition of his exemplary leadership in making science education more accessible to Ghanaian families through the free SHS policy and the prioritization of STEM education in Ghana. This decision, however, has drawn the wrath of some youth in the Volta region who argue that President Akufo-Addo is the least of persons to be considered for any of such recognitions, alleging that the university has failed to recognize persons who contributed to the establishment of the university, including former presidents John Dramani Mahama and the late Professor Evans Atta-Mills.
It is unthinkable and surprising that the Governing Council of the University of Health and Allied Sciences could bypass the architects and the initiators of this noble health institution and honor the president, which we see as the least in contributing to the development of the school. And some of such developments are still in bad state. For example, the road network and hostels facility, which is lacking in the university. It might surprise you that once a political party in this country describe and refer to the university as a hatchery, so how can a hatchery not honor its initiators first, but jump to confer an honor on our president, who is the least in the line to warrant an honorary doctorate degree?
The group is urging the governing council of UHAS to rescind the decision which they consider political and unmerited.
We see this as a political celebration, a partisan political celebration hiding under the governing council to honor the president. Please, we the youth, concerned youth of the Volta region, want beyond partisan political honoring. We want to be part of the honoring celebration to honor the president. By this, we are at this juncture calling on the Vice Chancellor and the University Governing Council to, as a matter of urgency, withdraw the proposal of conferment.
They threatened to demonstrate if their call is not heeded to by the university's governing council.
The chiefs and people of Wichau in the Wild West constituency of the Upper West region have promised to vote this time for the candidate of the New Patriotic Party due to the party's sustained commitment to the development of the area over the years. Na Imoro Nandom Guma II, paramount chief of Wichau, gave the assurance while welcoming Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to his palace on Monday, 22nd July 2024. The MPP flag bearer was in the palace as part of his constituency-focused nationwide campaign tour, during which he engages with traditional authorities, religious and opinions leaders, and the youth and all facets of the society to shed more light on his vision for Ghana's future.
Your Excellency, under the MPP leadership, several developmental initiatives have been rolled out nationwide. These initiatives have made life bearable to a large extent for all Ghanaians, of which the people of Wild West are no exception. The visit will definitely be remembered forever, with a simple reason that you are our beloved son who has shown us respect by coming to officially announce to us as your parents that you are vying for the position of the presidency of the Republic of Ghana. You are assured of our constant prayer and blessing on your journey in becoming the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Your Excellency, MPP government since 2024 has given us a lot of developmental projects in the district. These initiatives include: 1. The Wild West district was created by the MPP government in 2004. The MPP government have given us the biggest project, that is the Agenda 111 project. The MPP government have also given us few duckhouses and dams, that is the One Village, One Dam initiative. The district has also received some few road constructions. The free senior high school program is also in progress. School feeding program are all beneficial to us, and for which we would ever be grateful. Your Excellency, the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and flag bearer of the MPP, I cannot end my short address without touching and commending the MPP government again on the Agenda 111 project in the district, which is almost completed. As chiefs, we can assure you of our support to enable you continue the good works of the New Patriotic Party after 7 December 2024.
And this is where we wrap up this morning's bulletin. For more news, log on to starfm.com.gh. My name is Obed Gaglo. Have a blessed day.